Hi there, Internet people. This is Chris Kutzer, and we are on our way to the anniversary edition of Cary Spotlight, a hyperlocal email newsletter here in Cary, North Carolina. We are counting down the weeks, basically with 25 days to go, and we are looking at insights and ideas from past editions to see what we can bring forward into the new year. So let's have a look. All right. In this one, we are going with one, two, three, four, a four-part a subject line. Okay, get people interested, get them hooked in what we're doing. And we are covering lots of events. And we put that right here up at the front. We're doing a quote of the day, and we have uh, a pride uh, news story, basically making people feel proud of the fact that they live in Cary. So we talk about that. We're talking about a local sports team that we can be proud of. And then weekly, we show the crime data from the week before. And then we also have a local business spotlight. So that's how we do it. It's kind of following that same formula that has worked before. We have some reader engagement. We now include a video for recap of the Cary games. The crime data is right there. And then here we go with our local business spotlight. We highlight not only the business, but also an offer that they're giving for our members. And what we're also doing here is giving them access to the website. Again, this is a business that does not have a physical location, so people can call to learn about that. And then we do a reader poll to assess the level of awareness in the community for the brand and whether people are willing to recommend or support this business. And we have a list of local events. And then, as always, we end with our trivia question, answer at the bottom. Right. Now we're on to our health and wellness edition. This is a specialty edition that we do in the middle of the week. That's talking about health and safety story, which is an E. coli outbreak in organic walnuts, um, preventing neck wrinkles as how people are getting older. Some of our subscribers, we all are getting older, actually, to be truthful. And then we have our ongoing resources for best hiking, biking trails in Cary, and then a mental health story. So there you go. We cover that. We also get a reader poll on what is their favorite exercise, some military mental health, and we have an ongoing event promotion for the Gold Star Memorial dedication by the Cary Garden Club. And that goes on top of our long list of events. And here we do a playoff story, we do another military story. Again, Memorial Day is coming up, so we're working those in. We have a book recon where we go over different, highlight a new book, and we also have our Cary Sports. So there we go. Positive story, hurricane story, morale boosters for soldiers, and another military related talk, but also connected to our local area because NC State is a college in our area. And this is celebrating a military engineer of the year that is an alum to NC State. And we have our book, and we have our weekly streaming recommendations for channels for our local high school sports. And that's that one. Now this one, oh, we're doing a little testing what happens when we throw in some emojis. Here we go with some summer concerts for $25. So that's a deal story. Cary Dog Days in May the 4th. New memorial dedication, and then a Star Wars related event. So that makes sense. So there's our cute puppy. Who can ignore a puppy? And then what's happening at this Cary Dog Days event. So this is definitely a story or event we'll keep an eye on for next May 2025. Then we have our long story explaining about the Gold Star Memorial that's coming up and where people can go find it on the map to support. And then we have, this is interesting. We haven't done this since we've done this, but I could definitely see doing this again as we get closer to our anniversary to kind of like reintroduce some of our favorite local business spotlights. So that should be fun. And then here we go with our event spotlight. And we have our flowers. So somebody wrote us a nice review. So we put that in there. So that's good. And we're still following the emojis. We don't always use emojis. I think at this time we were just playing around with it. Going with the Cary salon that reopened. This is the salon that got damaged right before Christmas. So that's nice to see that they open up again. Talking about Cinco de Mayo facts. So that's coming up the following day because this is May the 4th. And somebody survived a porch collapse in Cary. So that's pretty scary. And then the NC Courage story, so sports story. So here we go. Again, wanted to highlight that this kids hair salon is back open so people can get information about that. Also talk about Cinco de Mayo and what it really means, a little bit of information. And then Cary homeowner stories, so that's always good. People are interested in what happened to their neighbors. And then there's the Courage recap and Gold Star with some events, as well as how do we do in the issue? We're always asking that, and it's good feedback that we get. And that's where we get the text or the data for the flowers. People will put basically the review on every issue right there. So now we come to our second specialty edition of the week, which is our travel and discovery edition. And typically we go over airline news, information about RDU Airport. We know from our reader poll that people are interested in gastronomic trips, vacations where food is involved, like food travel. And we have our ongoing cruise series, as well as a tasty recipe. So we always love the tasty recipes and bring those back. So we got our RDU story. We're going over some Cary eats. Again, this is something new that we were testing. And we would be going on a journey through Cary's international kitchens and basically exploring the restaurants in these different categories. So there you go. And we also find out why do people enjoy eating out. So this is definitely something that we should also revisit. There's always new restaurants coming in, and the reasons why people eat out is always fun to ask people about that. Make them think about, maybe I should go out tonight. So here we go with our cruise. We get the tour of the cruise, or things that you should know about these kinds of cruises, as well as some ideas for trips. And then there we go with our lovely recipe. And people can just do it right here and let us know what they think. So that one's pretty straightforward. Now we come to the last edition of our editorial week, which is on a Monday. And we always end that with the real estate sold for that week. And we also have a real estate spotlight, realtor spotlight. So here we go. Um, the houses sold, making sense of real estate. So we have write up about this particular realtor and how they can contact her. Then we also ask people how they found the most recent realtor. That's very interesting information. And that's definitely something we should also bring back. 196. Because it's nice to see if people change their attitudes to how they met their realtor and what other services they wish they had provided. So that's something I definitely could bring back, um, and kind of measure that reaction to our subscribers. So that's it. That's how we ended this week. I look forward to our next edition tomorrow.